What a wonderful flashback to a 23-year-old Kelly Slater winning this event back in 1995, accomplishing a third world title back in that era. Kelly, 50 years of age, now number 13 in the world. He briefly held the yellow jersey after the win at Pipeline. So he's looking for a big result here to get back into the top 10. Second wave here for Samuel Pupo as he's putting some great backhand turns together. Nice speed from the rookie on tour, and he'll step off. His first wave, he just checked it out and kicked out immediately. So he'll take an early lead against Kelly with plenty of time on the clock.
And here's the replay. Spicy out of the lip, and he's running the traditional G-Land camouflage on his board. So well surfed, this little wave.
There's a big difference from speed from Jadson's wave to Barron's wave as we saw those back-to-back. Andre looking to better his scoreline. He does, 4.9 for his last. Here comes Kelly. Backhand carve off the top, deep off the bottom. There's a nice vertical. And the 50-year-old just setting this one up on the inside part of the reef, heading towards Speedy's. Laying down a full roundhouse wrap for his completion on his opening ride against Samuel Pupo.
I like that wave, Joe. Link this wave super nice into the lip, gets it pretty vertical. His transitions are looking super smooth. Coming around this section, vertical again, realizing the wave flattens out a little bit. See through here, he's just feeling it out, seeing where the steep part of the wave is to get his speed. And this is one of my favorite turns, a roundhouse cut back into a closeout re-entry.
They want him to win this heat. Behind him here, Samuel Pupo getting through the frothy section of the wave, going for a backside punt, and he goes down.
On the lineup just recently, a conversation that you can catch if you go looking for it on any platform where you get your podcasts, or you can go to worldsurfleague.com. But action on the outside at the moment, just a quick wave there. We've got plenty of time for both sets of surfers out there. He's loving his time in G-Land. Got one of the waves of the big session before the competition kicked off, and that was a big win over Barron, who's been on fire, obviously, as a call-up.
And just get the finish of the waves here. You can see just surfing so nice and fast, streaking down the line. I like that turn there. A lot of energy, lots of speed. He nearly got to the completion of this one.
Let's see what unfolds here. Slater up at the moment, up against Samuel Pupo. These guys haven't had a whole lot of waves, but Kelly connecting with a pretty decent wall here. Very busy on this one, trying to really fit those moves in, but maybe opting for priority. The race back to the takeoff zone begins.
Of the 50-year-old driving down the line, up and over. Little floaty section. A little bit more vertical, slightly stuck there. That was a better wrap.
But let's see what Sammy got done on this last ride.
Okay, streaking down the line here, lots of speed. Gets a projection floater down the line. Little backhand tap. Little adjustment for the final turn. Goes for the reverse 360. Kelly really comes into favour when it's those big barreling conditions. You know, he sort of goes from being a partial favourite to being, you know, one of the key favourites as we see him up and riding now.
Yeah, looking really smooth. He had great flow in the opening round, but this one, that wave just cupped out on him. It was a difficult float to land. He's going to go down here.
Watch the replay here of Kelly. Comes around this section, up high, gets the board vertical, driving back into the pocket here. Let's see what happened just a little bit late. And that it looks like Sammy's going to get an opportunity here.
Well, this will be it. There is only 15 seconds to go now as Pupo loads up and goes looking for something off the top, just in transition at the moment. Still needs a couple of big turns down the line here after a 4.84. Big turn there, drives up into the section a couple of times, and he gets the finish. The fists go up, and the restaurant here at Joyo's is lighting up. And he feels like that is going to be enough.
And you can see here, streaking down the line, he's looking 3 or 4 turns ahead, knowing that he has to get the work done. Just a quick down the line snap and a second, gets the float here. Now he needs to square up. Bang, great turn there, nice and fast. And then he gets another one here, and then needed this finish here. If he didn't get to that final turn, it is still going to be close. But I feel like my gut instinct is telling me he's just done enough to turn the heat.
And there it is, a 5.4. And Samuel Pupo just regains composure in the dying stages of that heat and gets the jump on the 11-time world champion in their first head-to-head heat.